nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, we could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closer, moving closer.
Located throughout England and Wales, the Her Majesty's Prison Service, HMPS, is one of the largest prison services in the world. This prison service houses a variety of inmates, from those serving long-term sentences to those on remand awaiting trial or sentence. The HMPS also manages young offenders, immigration detainees, and people who have been recalled to prison after breaking the terms of their license. The most well-known HMPS facility is located in London. The HM Prison Belmarsh is a category A high-security prison that houses some of the country's most dangerous criminals, including terrorists and foreign spies. This prison has been dubbed Britain's Guantanamo Bay, as it has been used to detain terror suspects without trial. Other HMPS prisons include HM Prison Wandsworth in South London, HM Prison Pentonville in North London, and HM Prison Manchester in Manchester. These prisons are all known for holding a number of high-profile inmates, including former Prime Minister Tony Blair, former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, and Olympic gold medalist athlete Oscar Pistorius. The HMPS also runs several female prisons, including HMP Bronzefield in Surrey, HMP Send in Surrey, and HMP Holloway in North London. These prisons house a range of female inmates, from serious offenders to mothers and vulnerable women. The HMPS prides itself on its commitment to providing a safe and secure environment for both inmates and staff. The service provides a range of rehabilitative services such as education, healthcare, drug and alcohol treatment, employment opportunities, and counseling for inmates. In addition, the HMPS works closely with outside organizations such as the Probation Service to ensure that those who are released from prison can make a successful transition back into society.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking
La Santé Prison, located in Paris, France, is one of the world's most famous prisons. It is known for housing some of the country's most notorious criminals, including serial killers and terrorists. La Santé Prison was built in 1867 and was designed to be a modern prison that offered a humane environment for inmates. The prison has a capacity of 800 inmates, who are divided into 5 sections: male prisoners, female prisoners, young offenders, foreign nationals, and those on remand. The security at La Santé Prison is strict, with guards conducting regular searches of the cells and monitoring all activity. Inmates in La Santé Prison have access to educational and recreational activities. There are classrooms, sports fields, and art studios available to inmates. In addition, inmates are allowed to spend time in communal spaces such as the library, chapel, and the yard. While the prison staff strive to create an environment that is safe and supportive of rehabilitation, there have been allegations of abuse by guards. Reports of overcrowding, inadequate medical care, and racism have been made against La Sante prison in recent years. Despite the allegations, La Sante prison remains one of the most famous prisons in the world and has a reputation for being an effective place for rehabilitating offenders.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough.
Litchfield Penitentiary, located in Litchfield, New York, is one of the most famous prisons in the United States. It is best known as the setting of the Netflix series Orange is the New Black, which stars Taylor Schilling as Piper Chapman, an inmate at the penitentiary. The prison, which opened its doors in 1924, has housed some of America's most notorious criminals, including bank robbers, kidnappers, and drug traffickers. The facility is a medium-security prison that houses both male and female inmates. Although it is a low-level security prison, it has been known to have its fair share of violence and disturbances. In recent years, the prison has become increasingly overcrowded, leading to its reputation for poor living conditions. Inmates at Litchfield Penitentiary are allowed to work within the prison walls, and some are even given the opportunity to pursue educational endeavors. Despite this, inmates are subject to strict regulations such as curfews and a strictly enforced dress code. Furthermore, inmates are not allowed access to the internet or other outside sources. Litchfield Penitentiary may be one of the most famous prisons in America, but it has had its fair share of problems over the years. Despite its long list of famous inmates, its poor living conditions and overcrowding have led to many riots and disturbances within the facility.
It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck. Can't stop.
Rikers Island is one of the most famous prisons in the world, located in New York City and operated by the New York City Department of Corrections. It has been home to many notorious criminals over the years, including mob boss John Gotti, musician Ja Rule, rapper Tupac Shakur, and serial killer David Berkowitz. Rikers Island is a jail complex made up of 10 different facilities, covering an area of over 400 acres. The prison complex holds around 15,000 inmates and has a long history, with its first prisoners arriving as early as 1935. Inmates at Rikers Island have access to various services and activities, including education classes, substance abuse programs, and religious services. However, overcrowding, violence, and corruption are major issues that have plagued the facility for years. In 2019, Mayor Bill de Blasio announced a plan to close Rikers Island by 2026 and move its inmates to smaller jails across the city. Many famous inmates have been housed at Rikers Island over the years. John Gotti was jailed here in 2002 for murder, racketeering, and extortion. Ja Rule was sent to Rikers in 2011 after being found guilty of gun possession charges. Tupac Shakur spent 9 months at Rikers for sexual assault in 1995, and serial killer David Berkowitz served time here after his arrest in 1977.
Under the rug, all my problems that are shoved. I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear. That the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature.
Located just north of San Francisco, San Quentin State Prison is one of the oldest prisons in the United States and has been opened since 1852. It is also one of the most famous prisons in the world and has held some of the most notorious inmates in U.S. history, including Charles Manson, Sirhan Sirhan, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. San Quentin is best known for its death row, which currently holds about 700 inmates. This includes notorious criminals like Scott Peterson and Clarence Ray Allen, who was sentenced to death for ordering 3 murders from behind bars. San Quentin is also infamous for its numerous prisoner riots throughout the years, including a 3-day uprising in 1971 that left 6 dead and nearly 200 injured. Despite its grim reputation, San Quentin has also been home to some of the most remarkable rehabilitation programs. The prison offers a variety of educational opportunities, including college classes and a vocational program for inmates. It also provides religious services and counseling for those who are interested. Inmates can even take part in activities such as baseball and art classes, providing them with meaningful ways to fill their time. Today, San Quentin is still one of the most notorious prisons in the world. It continues to house some of the most dangerous criminals in U.S. history while also providing various rehabilitation programs to give inmates an opportunity to turn their lives around.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. That the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, there's no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, look.